Okay, it looks like I'm black. We're playing KGS again. That's a KGS 1Q. Last time we played a 1Q, they played very solid. It was very different from Fox. So here we'll see how the second game goes. I'll just play my normal opening. They might approach here. They can approach low or high. I prefer low, but high is also good. They also could probably just enclose their corner. Two space. It's been a while since I've seen that. Normally with this one, you just protect your corner and then pincer. They have a two space extension, which is not alive locally. So he does that at base. Okay. So again, definitely more solid than Fox. Because I feel like a Fox player wouldn't just defend here. So, if they pincer over here, it doesn't seem like it's that big of an issue. But they can kind of develop this, and my corner does have some weakness. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm going to approach. I could also approach high, but I prefer low because it's more territorial. And now when they pincer, pretty much no matter how they pincer, I always just Tenuki. Because if I Tenuki somewhere, they play a move here, I can extend up here and then Tenuki again, and they can't really capture this in one move. If they try to go on top, I just Tenuki again. If they add another move, I Tenuki again, and there's weakness here. So that's how I like to deal with pincers. I can't really develop on this side, so I think I'll just play on this side. It is the more narrow side, but when I play here, with this here, it feels like there's not really a good way to develop this. So I'd rather reduce. But again, if they pincer, then of course I'm just going to take the corner territory. And with this stone here, it feels like they are over-concentrated. Okay, so now I have a lot of territory. This push is not really good, because later on he might want to play here and threaten to play this Pete. Now it kind of fixes that, and he's not really making any profit over here. So again, here I could run out. He goes here, it starts a fight, but I'm not too worried about this, so I think I'm going to just sacrifice the two stones, or the one stone. And if he plays here, I make a base, and then he has to play another move to take this, and he did do this one, so I could go here, which makes it a little bit more complicated. Because after this, he doesn't really have a good move. So I'm going to extend once, see what he does. And now I'm going to make my base. So now even if he adds another move here, I still have some Aji here I can mess with. This attach, he kind of needs to do this to fix his corner, but it helps make me a lot stronger. And I feel like if you look at this area and this points, I'm making about the same over here. But I also have this corner, and this is not really making that many points. So I do feel like I'm ahead here. This is low, this is also low, so I can't really develop too easily here. I could try to peep here, but I don't think it does much. So I think I'm going to just jump here and try to grow this area even more. Okay, so he does invade. So if I just defend this one, he has some weakness in the corner he can go for. So attaching under is normally not good because white will get either living on the side or will get a like Tenuki shape on the outside. So normally you want to avoid the attaches unless like this group is just almost dead and surrounded and you have to do this just for it to live. But if not, it's okay to just run out to the center. So I think I'm just going to play here. Defending my corner and attacking this. And then when I jump out, I'm also defending my weak group over here. So now this is okay. It's not that weak. This is also not that weak, but I would say this is weaker than over here because he has all these stones over here. So I'm going to keep running out to protect this one. So he jumps in. A little bit greedy, but I can see why he did it. So I want to stop him from connecting under. And I think I'm going to push this way because now this group is getting weak. This group is also a new group that might get weak. So when I just jump out here, I can still aim at splitting. And as he does forcing moves like this is getting very weak. This one is still okay, but this group is my weakest group. So I'm going to just defend it first. And as I'm defending, I'm already attacking. So he goes here. So he can't really develop too much over here, even if he surrounds. I still have the option of connecting under. So I think I'm going to keep running out my weakest group, and at the same time trying to put pressure on his group. And his 3 stones are definitely a lot weaker than my group over here. And just going to play nice and solid here, because I do have some cutting points. So now I have a wall here. This group is barely alive. I'm not actually sure if it's alive. There's a lot of weaknesses here. But now I have this wall over here. So I think I'm going to just jump here, which is reducing what his potential over here is, and at the same time is getting me some more points. So he does jump in. I kind of want to just play something like this to surround it. And the goal is not to kill, but to get stronger on the outside here. So I can Hane here and go back to attacking this group. And I feel I can surround pretty easy here without too much worry about stuff getting into trouble. So he has this cutting point here and here. So I think for sure I'm going to Atari first to create a cutting point here. And then I think I will just extend once. Very curious why he did this one. If he extended here, I had to capture. And pretty much I was going to let him connect and come back and save this. But then I could play moves like this to try and get some extra points here. But since he's going to let me connect my groups up, this is now cut off. And he has to worry about this group now as well. So I'm just going to peep here, which is kind of getting rid of all of his eye shape here. And yep, just peep again. And now I can kind of surround him. And just extend here. He has to come back and defend. Do you have to be a little bit careful about this getting cut off? I don't think it's too dangerous. There is some Aji here, so I think I'm going to Atari first to try and make my shape here a little bit stronger. And then I'm just going to net this. And I think I'll try surrounding, because when he cuts here, I go here. I'm naturally fixing my weaknesses. The cutting point here doesn't seem like the right side. I'm just going to extend and connect. And I don't mind sacrificing this one stone. Not sure which way to go. I think I'll go this way. Oh, I got myself into a little bit of trouble here. I do have to Atari this way now. Oh, he cuts it off. But I can kind of, instead of capturing, I can peep here. Though I did get myself into a lot of trouble here. He does that one. I'm going to cut it off just to be, so that this stays weak. I probably could have played a lot better here. This wasn't very good for me. He goes there. Yep, I'll just connect. I can still connect under. And he just captures. Okay. Seems he got a little too worried about this group. He could have done a lot better there. I think if he made sure I was cut off here, I have to connect under, and bad stuff kind of might happen. So I want to kind of connect here, but I'm not sure if it's better than doing this one, because if I go here, he Hanes, I go here, here. If I cut it off and he lives here, I do lose a lot of points. But also later I could maybe just play here for in-game. But yeah, I'll just stay connected. And now he has this group that is still not alive. So yep, he comes back and defends it. This is all kind of connected. My corner is alive, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Later on, I can still play this one to get rid of this eye. So I think I'm just going to play here. This is all connected, so I don't have to worry too much about the connection here. So I think I'll just back off like this. And if he pushes here, I can push here, which is again making this a lot weaker. Really want to attack this. So I think I can play moves like this, which can connect on this side or this side. Not sure which is better. Thinking maybe this way. Although there is still a peep here I have to worry about, but as long as I'm connected, I don't think it's that big of an issue. He goes here. If I go here, he can wedge. But if I go here, I'm preventing some eyes. And I'm still connected. And he has to try and make eyes somehow here. So I guess maybe he can aim for like this one, threatening to connect. And when I go here, he can go here to get an eye. So if I go here now and he pushes, I have to block. So yeah, I just have to connect like this. My corner does get into some trouble, but his is also in trouble. And I can get rid of this eye while connecting, because he has a lack of liberties. And my corner, well, there is some Aji here. It feels like I would have more liberties than him. He throws in, okay. So if I connect here, he can't really do anything here. And I think he has to go here, here, here. But then I can throw in here. Okay, so now he's trying his hardest to kill me. I'll play here to see if he lets me connect under. And then I don't really care what he does over here. And block here. So now if he cuts, I can squeeze and live. And this one is a little bit odd. I don't think this works for him. If he goes here, I just go here to snap back. Okay, yeah, so I just need to go here, here. A little bit tricky. I think I need to play one of the 1-2 spots. I'm thinking this one, so if he goes here, I can Atari. And again, it would be a snapback if he captures. Both of these kind of work. If I go here, he goes here, I connect, he connects. It's all pretty much okay, but I like this one because it gets rid of a liberty. He does that one. I don't think that really works because I'm just going to capture. I'm not sure why he did that one. Okay, and he resigned. Okay, and well, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.